Subscribers only. It keeps the riffraff out when I do subscribers only, it seems like to me. All right, very, very good, Krystena. So, all right, very, very good. It's very nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, so tell me, how can I help you, my friends? What would you like me to do for you today?
I'm trying to connect with my son.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Now, let me ask you, do you relate to when I hear baby? Was he a baby when he passed?
No, ma'am.
Fairly young?
I just had a baby, though.
Oh, you just had a baby. What?
Well, I wouldn't really call it just. He's 5 months old.
Shut up. Listen, that is a baby. You just had a baby 5 months ago. You did just have a baby. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on one second. Let me try to get connected to him. I'm really sorry. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I mean, in regards to like the losing your son, are you been doing okay?
Um, Not really.
Let me ask you, do you relate to when I hear three? Is there a three reference with this son for some reason that you lost?
Um,
Like, has it been 3 years? Was he around 3 years old, or anything in that reference? If not, it's okay.
it's been 3 months since he's passed.
Okay. Wow. So that's the three. That's what I'm saying. There's a three reference for like 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, or 3 weeks, or 3 hours, something like that as well. Gosh darn it. So you, oh, man, I'm so sorry. Now I have to ask you: do you relate to me hearing him being maybe around 4 or 5 years old when he passed away? Because what I heard was five. Is there a five reference as well, like his age possibly? Your son?
He was 9.
He was 9. Okay. Wow, I don't know what the five reference is. We'll put that one to the side for a minute because it'll probably come back and haunt me something or something like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see what else he's telling me. Let me try to get more connected to him. He's like, tell my mom I'm sorry. I miss my mom so much. I just want her to know that I'm okay and I love her and I miss her. There's so many things that I miss about my mom. She's so wonderful. Um, and he says, I can't thank you enough, Mom, for being there for me and just everything that you did for me. And I'm so very sorry. Um, Now I'm hearing accident. Do you relate to maybe some kind of accident with your son?
He was sick. It was like a rare condition he had. Well, a rare cancer he had.
Okay. Well, I'll leave the accident alone. It could be for something else as well. Um, Let me see what he's saying. Like, I'm hearing a few things. I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing. Let me just ask you, was he on hospice? Was your son on hospice at the end?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I heard hospice. Um, and also, do you relate to kind of what I'm hearing? Maybe he passed in the middle of the night.
It's so hard to kind of tell with him. It kind of started like the night before, and then
I feel like all through this is how he's making me feel. I feel like all through the night that he just was getting worse and worse. Does that make sense to you?
yes,
Did he ever have a fever? He's talking about a fever. Do you relate to that?
yes. When I found him, well, not found him. I was sleeping next to him. At 4 in the morning, he was 105.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
He was burning.
Wow. Does it also make sense? Hi, guys. Does it also make sense that he's making me feel everything was just kind of shutting down on him, if that makes sense?
Yeah. Everything shut down.
Okay. He's making me also feel something was wrong with his heart or possibly affected his heart in some way.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very sorry. That is, gosh, I just can't imagine. And you're still grieving him very hardly because it's only been 3 months. Like I said, when I hear three, it means 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, 3 weeks. There's a three reference with your son when I hear three.
Right.
Um, you found him. Did you find him the next morning?
Um, well, so I would sleep in his room next to him on an air mattress because he was in a hospital bed. Um, and like my baby woke up screaming at 4 in the morning. And that's when I just saw him, like, I guess you would call it the death rattle.
Wow, I think he was generally trying to get your attention and let you know that the time was close. Um, I don't know what the screaming is about. I just feel he's just the time was just close, and your son did not want to die at all. You know this, don't
No,
you? He did not want to die, sweetheart. He's telling me, he says, "Mom," he says, "I would
he
do
did fall.
anything." I just want to cry right now because he says, "Mom, I would do anything to be here with you right now." I just feel so sad. God, I just feel so sad.
Yeah, he fought his death.
He tried to
Most kids that
fight.
have what he had, they go kind of instantly. We had a
Your son had a very strong
sleep.
willpower. Do you understand this? He had an overwhelming need to live. That's what he's telling me. He had a very strong willpower. His willpower is very strong. He fought this. Did he? Let me just ask you. Did he live longer than what people thought he would live?
Yes.
Because that's what I'm feeling. If you relate to that, that's what I'm feeling. A few years, quite a few years more longer than you thought he would live.
Um. Well, they originally gave me on his day of diagnosis up, up to like 6 to 12 months, but most children pass before then. Um, and the way he was deteriorating so quick after his diagnosis, they thought he wouldn't live past 6 months, but he did live past almost 9.5 months.
He didn't want to leave you. That he fought hard to be here, even though you might not have understood. I feel like, gosh, poor kid. I'm so sorry. Um, did your son? Let me just ask you. Did your son ever go unconscious? Because I feel like he might have been in and out of consciousness sometimes.
Yes.
He said, even though I was unconscious, he said, I heard everything you told me, Mama. It was like I was there, but I wasn't there, if that makes sense. So he was very conscious of everything that you told him. Did you tell him, he's making me feel, do you relate to one night he tells me that you told him that it would be okay for him to go? That he didn't have to hold on any longer?
Mhm.
That's okay, he says. No,
Yeah.
it's okay. He said,
I told him at 10:30, and at 10:35 he let go. Like he started.
yeah. He says, Mom, damn it. He says, I know you did this because you love me, but he says, I know it was not easy for you to tell me this, but because of how much you love me, you let me go. He says, I know that was the hardest thing for you to tell me, Mama. He says, Mama, damn it. Oh, shit. He says, I know how hard it was, Mom, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish there was an easier way than have you tell me that it was okay for me to die. But he said, you tell me that gave me permission to die. And he says, I didn't have to hold on any longer. He says, your sacrifice is what saved me from all the pain that I was having. Because I was in so much pain. I just don't think you know that how much pain I was really in. He says,
Right. I knew it too. That Friday before he passed, I called hospice over, and I said I don't think it's right anymore because his father already talked with him beginning of January, and she just looked at me and she's like, he's waiting. He looks for you. He holds for you. It's you he's holding on to.
Yeah.
And that's when I gave him that talk that same day, and I knew he couldn't do it no more.
I know telling him this was very hard, but you gave him peace. I hope you understand that, sweetheart. You gave him a lot of peace because of what you told him. He did not want to leave you by any means whatsoever. That's why he fought as long as he could, but it was just his time. You know, he had a very short soul contract. That's why he only lived to be about 9 years old, sweetheart. Now he's telling me, look at, I keep looking at your picture because he's telling me, look at your picture. And that's him in your picture, correct? On your profile. He looks like, I can't tell, it's so small, but he looked like he was a very handsome gentleman. Very, very, very sweet and very kind. So, I just feel overwhelming sadness right now because he's very sad that he had to leave you. He did not want to leave you, sweetheart. That boy loved you so much. That kid loved you very, very much. In case you don't know it, he loved you. I can just tell he loved you very much. I think I cry because of how they make me feel. I don't think it's necessarily because of you guys, but I cry because of how he makes me feel. He's very sad and he's very heartbroken that he had to leave you. He says, Mom, I held on as long as I could. He says, I just wanted to give you those few extra months with me to make memories. And he said, boy, did we make memories, didn't we?
Yeah, we did so many trips. We did movie date nights.
Damn it, I'm sorry. Oh, it's just so overwhelming sometimes. I don't mean to cry. It's just the way they make me feel is it makes me cry. He's just a very sad little boy because he didn't want to leave his mom.
Yeah, he was very sensitive about it. I guess I get like kind of guilty feeling because we didn't tell him what was going on.
He didn't want to know. That's why you didn't tell me. He didn't want to know. He didn't want to know how much time he had left. He wanted to live each day as it was his last, darling. He didn't want to know. He just didn't want to know because then he would just get a lot of anxiety and more depression. It was better that you didn't tell him, sweetheart. And he says, I understand why it's okay that you didn't tell me, Mom. It's okay. That's what he tells me.
Thank you.
He says, I want to release you of your guilt. He says, I don't want you to feel guilty anymore, Mama. I don't know if he called you Mama, but I keep wanting to call you Mama, sweetheart.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to cry. I'm sorry. Damn it. It's just been a bad week for me. It's just been 2 days ago, or my anniversary it happened, and my husband, it would have been our 36th anniversary, and I was just a mess for Wednesday, and I think everything's still carrying over, and I just feel like shit. Sorry, no offense. My emotions have just been all over the place because of that, because my husband should still be here. And he just told me, I'm very sorry for losing your son. And he says, I can't imagine how you feel.
Thank you.
I have the blessing to be able to still talk to my husband after he's gone, which most people can't say that, which I'm very thankful for, believe me. I know that he's in a good place. He just wants you to know that he's in a very good place. He says, Mom, I'm not hurting anymore. He says, I'm not suffering anymore. He says, because when I was alive, I was really suffering, and I want you to know that my body was just, everything was just shutting down on me. I was just not in a good place. He says, I couldn't love you the way that I needed to be loved, but he says, you know how much I loved you, Mom, don't you? You know how much love I had for you.
Right, yes, ma'am. That was my best friend.
And he says, you were mine. He says, you were mine. He says, I will, damn it. He says, I will never forget everything that we did together. I will never forget all the places we went. I will never forget anything because he said, you made my life worth living. You made my life worth living. And I tried to hang on as long as I could for you. I tried to hang on as long as I could for you.
He really did.
He said, but you giving me permission to leave. He said, that's all I needed. He says, that's all I needed to hear. Because I just wasn't ready to go.
Right, I felt it in my heart that I needed to.
He says,
I
Mom,
didn't want to, but I needed to.
He says, Mom, that was the hardest thing for me to hear. but I needed to hear so my soul and my spirit could be rested in peace. And he says, Mom, I've, I've been rest in peace for a very long time now. He says, I mean, it's only been 3 months, but he says ever since he passed away, he's been very, very rested in peace. He wanted you to know that, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Now, are you still with his dad?
No, ma'am, but for his sake, we lived together while he was on hospice.
He's glad. He's glad about that. He was very glad to have you guys both together.
Oh, I could definitely see it in his face.
He said you guys put aside your differences for me, and that's what he. Damn it! Sorry. Shit, this is not easy. I hate. No offense, but I hate doing children's readings. They are very difficult for me to do because they're just so beautiful, and they just have so much love for everybody that I do these readings for, and they just. I'm trying to calm down. Give me just a second, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I try to hold myself together for the sake of you guys, but sometimes I just can't because of how they make me feel. A lot of times I think I get this way because of the person that I'm reading, not the person I'm reading to. I think it's because of how they make me feel, the sadness and the sorrow. And it's not because of you guys. I'm not crying because of you guys, but it's because of the sadness and the sorrow that they're making me feel.
And he was sensitive too.
He was very sensitive. He was a good kid. He was a good kid till he got sick, wasn't he?
Yes.
He was always a good kid. He was always a good kid. He says, Mom, that's the kid I want you to remember. He says, I don't want you to remember my sickness, Mom, at all. I just don't want you to remember me being sick. I know right now because it's very fresh in your mind because I know it's very fresh in your mind because of I just passed away. But he says, I think you've done amazing since I died. And he says, I'm always with you.
Thank you.
He says, I'm always around you. I'm always with you. He says, I'm always right beside you. He says. See what else he's telling me. Now, was your son cremated?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm hearing about cremated.
That was a hard choice. We couldn't really figure that one out.
You said
he's the first one.
Yeah. I know he's making me feel that you do have all these waves of grief that come over you quite often. And when you have these waves of grief, he wants you to know that he's always right beside you. He's always with you. He hugs you a lot. He hugs your neck a lot. He's always touching you. He wants to be close to you because it still belongs to you. Even though his body is gone, his spirit is definitely 100% with you. Now I have to ask you some things. Do you relate to the lights flickering in the house somewhere?
Yes. Next to the bed. We have one of those, you have to touch the light.
Yes.
In order for it to go on and off.
And it's always going off and on. He says, I'm always touching it, making it go off and on. Do you also relate to where he's telling me about finding coins?
Yes. In my daughter's room.
Yeah.
Like, randomly, though.
Randomly. They're just randomly. You know when you walk past it wasn't there, but when you come back, it's there on the floor of the bed. Or like on the nightstand.
They want to be home, and it's.
Is the daughter the baby?
So the baby is a boy, but there is a one of my daughters, the youngest one. She mentions him
because she sees him. Did you know that she sees him?
I definitely do think that.
Is she around 6 or 7? Your daughter?
She is about 5.
Yeah. Okay. There's the 5 reference. Remember, I heard 5.
Yes.
Because she sees him. She sees her brother.
They
That's his
slept
wife.
together. She would sleep in the hospital bed with him every
Oh my
night.
gosh. This has been very difficult for her losing him. She's confused a little bit. I think she's confused where her brother is. Has she talked to you about this?
Yes, all the time. Like I have recordings of her because I'm like, it catches me so off guard.
Yeah. And I feel like he presents himself to her so she knows that he's here. And they play together a lot. But it's just that she can't like physically see him, but she sees him with her, whatever, the third eye, whatever you want to call it. She knows that he's here with her. He sleeps in her bed. I want you to know that he sleeps in her bed.
That's awesome.
Did he do that before he got sick when he was at home? Would they sleep
Yes.
together?
Yes.
Give me a second. I'm so sorry. I got drainage from crying. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I got drainage going down my throat. I'm so sorry for my crying. I'm so sorry. Hey, Jaimir. So sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, your son is so sweet. He says, I'm sorry I made you cry. I said, baby, it's not your fault. Oh, he's so sweet.
He is that child.
Oh my gosh, he's adorable. He looks just like he looks like you between a cross between you and your ex, doesn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Does he have your nose? He's talking about your nose. Does he have your nose? Do you notice that?
Here and there.
He lays in bed with you and he takes turns between his sister and yourself. He lays with you a lot. I have to ask you a question. Do you relate to when he's telling me that that you can feel him in bed with you sometimes?
Yes.
So you know that he's there, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
You talk to him a lot, don't you? Because he's telling me how much you always talk to him.
Yeah.
And you act like he's still there, don't you? You act like he's still alive.
I do.
And he tells me that you include him in a lot of things. Is that true?
Yes.
Like you include him in like talking in conversations and, talk to your sister. Like I feel like he knows that he says, thank you, Mom, for acknowledging me and that I'm still here with you because I am.
Yeah, we include him in everything. Like I took a trip to Germany and he went with me. The beach, everything.
Did you bring his ashes with you?
Yes.
Did you have like a little urn? He's talking about like a little urn.
It was like a pouch urn. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Hi, YouTube. I'm doing a reading on my TikTok, so you guys, you have to forgive me. I will be on here probably maybe on my break when I have a break from TikTok. I might be on here with you guys and maybe try to do some stuff with you guys then. It feels good to have another platform because I'm almost at 2,000 followers, subscribers on my TikTok. I mean, on my YT, and I've gained almost 1,000 subscribers the last month. It makes me just feel so blessed.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that, so sweetheart. Did you go? Are you going back to Germany anytime soon? He's talking about Germany for some reason.
Not that I know of yet. I think the next time we're going is when my grandma passes.
Okay. Now she's still in Germany, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I have to ask you, do you relate to when I'm hearing about Dutch? Do you guys have Dutch in you for some reason?
Yes, ma'am.
You do?
Yes.
Because I just heard Dutch. Really? That's creepy. No, I'm just kidding. That's not creepy. That's just crazy that I'm hearing all this stuff. That's crazy. Wow. But you don't know Dutch.
No, ma'am.
Okay, that's what he's talking about. My mom, we're Dutch. We're almost like a third Dutch or a quarter Dutch or something, and she don't know Dutch, which I wouldn't expect you to know Dutch anyways, because you don't live there. You live in the States, don't you?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a connection to Florida? I just heard Florida for some reason.
That's where we did his Make-A-Wish at.
Shut up. So he knows about Florida. What? Wasn't it Disney World?
No.
Damn it. I thought it was Disney. Oh my gosh.
We wanted to do that, but we did something else instead for his Make-A-Wish.
Did it have something to do with a bunch of animals for some reason?
Um,
He's talking about animals. I don't know what to do with that.
trying to think.
If not, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. He's just talking about animals for some reason. I don't know what to do with that. I can try. I can try. But I can hear in the reading what it says. If they're living or past or what happened, I can try that. Yeah. I've never really done it in a reading, but I could definitely try it. I don't know until I try it, you know. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. That's the psychic part that kicks in. Do you sometimes feel like you feel him touching you?
Yes.
Because he's making me feel like he touches you a lot, quite often. He's telling me you get goosebumps quite often. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
That's when he touches you. He likes to play with your hair. Do you notice your hair being played with?
Yes.
You know, he a lot of times he like rubs on you, like he rubs your hair, and your hair gets caught when he rubs your hair, or he just wants to touch you and be next to you. I feel like he was the same way when he was alive. Yeah.
Yes. He was.
He was a mama's boy, wasn't he?
Absolutely.
He's telling me
100%.
He's telling me a mama's boy. He's very proud of you, sweetheart. He's very proud of you. He says, I know at the same time you've been grieving me. You've had to take care of my little brother, and I'm very sorry about that. Um, I tried. I stayed as long as I could. You know that, and I'm so very sorry.
Yes, ma'am. That was my only, not only goal, but I was really hoping he would get to meet his brother. So I'm glad that happened.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because you had the baby before he was born, before he passed, correct?
Yes, ma'am. 6 weeks before.
He loved that. He loved his brother. He did.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he loved his sister a lot, you know? He's watching over his brother and sister, just so you know that, okay? He just told me, he says, I'm watching over my brother and sister. That's what he wanted you to know.
Thank you.
Somebody is commenting French or something, and I don't know what it means, and I can't, like, they're saying, I think it's French. I don't know what it means. I'm not French, or some kind of weird language. I don't know what it means. And I can't translate. There's no translate button on the chat, so I don't know what it means. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Now, is your mom here? Or she passed?
She's here. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very, very good. That's great. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Did your son laugh a lot? Did your son like to laugh a lot? Because he's really giggling at me a lot.
Yes.
Was he a laugher, like a giggler?
Yes.
He's making me feel like he would find laughter in anything.
Yes, all the time. Even in serious moments, he would just be laughing.
You know, he was very thankful to get the time that he did for you, with you.
Thank you.
He says we made memories to last a lifetime, Mama, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And he says, you got way too many pictures of me, Mom.
I literally have, like, pictures in every room, hallways.
I know.
I mean, just everywhere.
I want to tell you something. I want you to do this for me, because he says if you do this, you can see him. What he wants you to do is to start taking pictures of like reflective things, because you will see his face in the reflecting of stuff, like windows or televisions when they're off or stuff like that. You will see he just told me this, I got goosebumps. This is what he wants you to do. He wants you to start taking like where you can see your reflection, because you will see him either standing or sitting next to you. I promise you, that's what he told me to do.
I will do that.
I don't know if you've done it yet, but that's what he says. Thank you, Olivia. That is so kind. Oh, thank you, Olivia. She says, I hope you're okay. Good luck without your husband. But you just know there's a lot of people who love you, just so you know he's in a better place. Thank you, Olivia. That is so kind. I don't even know who you are, but that is very sweet. Thank you. Yeah, let me tell you something, Christine. If my husband hadn't died, I wouldn't become I would not be a psychic medium because I got it within 2 months of losing him.
That's awesome.
So that this is like my gift that I got from my husband. I suppose that it's everybody, not just my husband. But if he did not pass away, I would not be a psychic medium. I would not, or an energy healer. I got that first out about a few weeks after I lost him. I did energy healing. A few weeks later, I was a psychic medium. It's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to do. I've been really like meditating, like.
Listen, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but you can do it. It's not easy. I want to tell you something. This is the hardest job I've ever done. I'm not talking about actually doing it. I'm talking about the emotions that go with this job. The array of emotions that I've felt are very draining for me, but I keep going because I'm an angelic starseed. But the array of emotions I felt with this can be very overwhelming for me. As you guys know, you guys have seen me go through the whole gamut of stuff. It's very overwhelming for me, but I just, like, I'm so thankful I get to connect you to your son, or if it's your mom or your dad or anybody else, because not a lot of people can do this, and I just feel very blessed that I can do this for you guys. Oh, your son is so sweet. He says, I'm so proud of you. I said, thank you. That is so kind. And I know that was your son because it sounded like a little pipsqueak voice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, your son sounded like he was a good kid, darling.
He was amazing.
He says, Mom, don't ever forget, I'm still here with you. I haven't left. I'm still here with you. He's not going to leave your side. He's very attached to you, by the way. He's not going to leave your side. He's very attached to you. He's at your hip.
Thank you.
Just like when he was alive, he's at your hip.
Yes. Always on me.
One of your grandmothers passed away? Do you relate to that?
Yes. Grandma and dad's side.
He's with that grandmother because the grandmother come forward. She says, I have him with me. I'm taking very good care of him until you can see him again. Because you will. You got a long ways to go, and I know this is not going to be easy, but at least you have your kids that you can just pour all your heart and soul into your children, especially the baby. Because they're going to bring you a lot of peace and comfort after losing your son. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. I have to ask you now, your dad's mom, let me just ask you something. Was there any kind of cancer reference?
Yes, ma'am.
For your grandmother, correct? So I'm hearing cancer. Do you relate to that?
Yes.
Do you relate to when she's making me feel like it's somewhere in her stomach region or somewhere in her colon or something like that? If you know.
It was breast cancer.
I heard spread. Do you relate to the spreading part? Do you know if it's spread?
Not sure.
Okay. Now, I just heard the number 6. Do you relate to having like a 6 reference with your grandmother, like 6 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days, maybe June, or a time of the day or anything like that with the 6?
She passed in June.
Okay, that's the 6 reference. It's either 6 years, 6 months, 6 days, or 6 weeks, or June, or 6 o'clock, or the 6th of the month. There's a 6 reference with your mom. That makes sense. Okay. Are you outside? I hear birds chirping. Are you outside?
Yes. Sorry, I had to get away from the kids.
That's okay. No worries. I get it. Your son is very proud of you, by the way. He says, I want you to know something. You were an amazing mom to me. He says, don't ever forget it, Mama. Don't ever forget how good you were to me. You always put me first, and I appreciate that so very much.
Thank you. Oh, I sure did.
Yeah. Well, there's some birds going off over there, aren't there? Damn. Hold on, I gotta stretch 1 second. Oh, pardon me, excuse me. Let's see. Hi, you guys. Barb, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys so very much. Um. Now, you said he was cremated, correct? Because we just discovered he was cremated.
Yes.
Do you relate to what he's telling me? Something that you're going to do something with his ashes, or are you thinking about doing something with his ashes?
So I wanted to, like, every place that we didn't get to go to, or like even those that were very memorable to him, I want to kind of like spread them.
Yeah.
Obviously, still keep some of them.
Of course. It just has to be like a little bit. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch, because you don't want to get in trouble for that. I don't know how you get in trouble for that or not, but it's just he knows about that. He says, "Mom, I think that's a good idea." He says, "Listen, that's just my remains. That's my cremains. I am not there. I am with you." But he says, if that's going to make you feel better, he says, I can be all over the place. No matter where you put my ashes, I'm still going to be with you, he says.
Thank you.
Can somebody tell Laredo how to get a reading, please? Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, guys. He says, I hope you know there's not a day that goes by that I didn't love you, Mama. That's what he's telling me.
Oh yeah.
Now I heard. Do you have it connected to September? Because I'm hearing about September.
Well, September, his dad's having a baby.
Oh, is it a girl?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. Is she like 6 months pregnant?
Yes.
Because he just told me 6 months. Really? Wow, I love that. Wow, that's amazing. He'll be there. He'll get to meet his sister. Don't worry about that. And she will see him. I mean, his sister. She will see him. She will see him growing up, so she'll know who he is. Honestly.
That is so sweet. I'm very happy for them.
Yes, that's where the 6 come in. Yes, Ashley. Yes, thank you, Ashley. Yes, all these numbers I hear eventually come in the reading anyways. That's the 6 for the 6 months for the baby. That she's 6 months along. Yeah.
Yes.
And it always happens. It always comes along. It always comes in. You know what I'm saying?
His birthday month was also
yes,
June, so
yes. Listen, Krystena, I can't imagine how bad you feel. All I know is this little kid loved you so very much, and he wants you to know that he passed peacefully. He did not suffer when he passed over. He wants you to know that. He's like, just tell my mom I wasn't hurting. He says, when I died, I had such a huge relief that I was pain-free, and I didn't feel anything anymore. He says I was pain-free.
I definitely believe that. His last breath, in a way, he was humming his favorite song. Like, and even hospice was like, well, everybody, we went from like crying to like chuckling in a way, because we're like, whoa.
That's crazy. Let me ask you something. Did you ever talk about, when your son was younger, did you ever do nursery rhymes to him? He's talking about nursery rhymes. Is that something you ever did for him?
Yes, I do with all of them, and I still do with the baby to him.
He said, you know what, Mama? He says, you know what? He says, that made my imagination go to places that I never knew about. He says that did you tell him about Humpty Dumpty for some reason?
That was him and his other sister's thing.
He's talking about Humpty Dumpty's out on the wall. Humpty Dumpty, right?
Yes.
What? He's talking about Humpty Dumpty. That's crazy.
Yeah, his 8-year-old sister, like, them two would always sing that together.
Oh my gosh, Little Bo Peep. Did you do Little Bo?
Mentioned about that like a month ago. If that
isn't that crazy? Little Bo Peep. Did you do like Little Bo Peep or anything like that? Wait, did you sing him Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
Yes.
Shut up. He's trying to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to me. Really?
Yes. And he actually has a star named after him too. South Carolina did that for him.
Do you have like a J name or a Jacob name around you? Do you have a J name around you?
His name was Jaden.
Shut up! Shut up! Oh my gosh, that is too funny. That is too funny. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. You know what? I love when they tell me what their names are, what they start with, you know? I
It was
love
such a hard
that.
decision what to name him at that when I was younger. So my sister came up with that name.
Aw, that's okay. It was like, he loved his name though. He loved his name.
It did fit him. It fit him perfectly.
Did you ever call him Jake sometimes for instead of Jacob? Was Jake? I feel like Jake would be short for Jacob.
His name was Jaden.
Oh, that's right, Jaden. Why did I say Jacob? I'm sorry, Jaden. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. What did I hear, Jacob? Okay, I was thinking of Jacob before. Yes, that's right. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah, all I heard was Jacob. I'm sorry. Oh my God, too funny, too funny. Wow, that's hilarious. Did you ever talk about the cat that jumped over the moon?
Me and his younger sister were just reading that book. I want to say last week.
Are you kidding me?
No. We have like all the nursery rhyme books too.
But you just read it because he's talking about the cat that jumped over the moon. Really?
Yes,
That's random. I would have no way of knowing that. Wow, I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Aw, that's amazing, darling. I'm so happy for you. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Random ant coming under my tablet. I got ants coming from all corners of this damn room. Damn it. Ants everywhere. Listen, Krystena, do you have a sister?
Yes, I have two.
Was your sister really close with your son?
Yes, my younger. Well, they both were.
Because he wants you to send them his love. He's like, please tell them. I want them to know that I'm okay. He loved you a lot. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And he loved your sisters a lot too. You know that?
Yes. After he passed, my sister she called me the very next morning, and she was like, "The cat piano Jaden always wanted." She's like, everybody's sleeping. She's like the piano buttons started going down, and she has it on camera. She's like, "It was so crazy." She's like,
"That was Jaden. That was Jaden." Does she mean the piano was playing by itself?
Yes.
Did he ever try to play the piano when he was alive?
Yes.
That was him. You know that was him. And wait, you have that on video?
She has it on video.
No way. What did he try? I feel like his little feet didn't even touch the pedals of the piano. He showed me his little feet dangling, just pushing one finger on the keys.
Yes, that's how she described it. It's one finger at a time.
C B A D E. He's just making all kinds of. That is so cute. Aww. You know, when these things happen, he just wants you to know, darling, that he is around you. He wants you to share this reading with your sisters. Would you do that for him?
Yes.
He says, I want them to know something. He's like, tell my aunties how much I love them and how much I miss them. And please don't be scared of me when I do things around them. I don't want them to be ever scared of me. It's just me butting into their lives. And I want them to know that I'm okay and I love them tremendously. So he says, please share the readings. I have a feeling you guys are all going to cry together when you listen to it. Because I promise you, there's probably some things that you might have forgot about. Because if you're like me, I don't remember shit.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, Krystena, this reading touched me in a way that doesn't happen a lot. That these readings touch me in good ways. And when I cry so much sometimes in these readings, it's just, I don't know. It's very heartwarming to know that your son was a good kid and he was a tremendous bright light in this dim world. And it's a shame that his light was dimmed, but he's still here with you guys. I hope you know that he's still here with you. Sorry, damn it. He was just such a good, look, I'm a grandmother, I'm a mom, and it just gets very overwhelming for me. I don't know how you've done it, but he's so freaking proud of you. You have to understand, he's very proud of you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Just so you know, yeah, he's very proud of you. And he loves
So
you,
I
darling. He
needed to
loves
hear
you so.
that.
He loves you very, very much. Don't ever forget that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
He
I
says,
really appreciate that.
find strength in your sisters, find strength in everybody, and find strength in my brother and sister. They will be your guiding light now. He says, my God, my light is out, but theirs is not. And he's, damn it, he's such a good kid. I'm sorry. Shit. Oh my God, this kid is killing me, dude. I swear. He says, just don't be afraid to cry. Because in the moments that you cry, he says, Mama, I'll be right sitting alongside you and hugging you and telling you everything's going to be okay.
Thank you.
Sorry. Damn it. I was trying not to cry again. Oh my gosh. Thanks a lot, Jaden. Listen, Krystena, let me stop the YouTube for a second. All right, you guys. Thank you so very much, you guys. Thank you for watching this beautiful reading. I will catch you guys on my break. I will come live with you guys on my break, okay? And we'll talk, we'll chat and do that kind of stuff. Okay, bye, you guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye, bye, guys. Thank you for commenting everything, Missy, Jimmy, or everybody. Bye, Olivia. Thank you.